Hey, I'm Rebecca Parr, the Director of Christmas Gift Shop with the Shelby Baptist Association. Thank you for signing up to be a buddy. Here are some things that you need to know before you come to serve at our gift shop.
You will enter the gift shop through the red front door with the green wreath. This year, your temperature will be checked and you will sign that you are not a high risk for potentially exposing others to COVID-19. In the information you received about being a buddy for 2020, you received a list of questions to ask yourself before you come. Please read the questions and make sure that you can volunteer before coming to the gift shop. If you should not or cannot volunteer, please call Mary Murphy or Sheila Persons as soon as possible so they can try to schedule another buddy to serve in your place. Then you can familiarize yourself again with the locations of all the rooms, but make sure no guests are still shopping. Talk with your buddy partner before you come. Decide which one of you will pull the wagon of gifts and which one of you will share the gospel. Before you meet with your guest, make sure that you have enough refreshments for your buddy room. About 15 minutes before your shift, you will join a team of workers for prayer in the living room. Remain in your buddy room until the host or hostess is ready to match you with a guest. He or she will give you the family card and invite you to the living room when the next guest arrives. The guest will be invited into the living room where you will be introduced to them. Don't use your last name or title. Remember the privacy of our guests by not asking their last name. In the hallway, you will find a red wagon with a clipboard, pen, and paper for each child to share a list of chosen gifts with the restockers. Shop for the first child. Shop for one child at a time in the order listed on the card. Explain the shopping layout of the room. The guests can choose one gift from each color group, red, blue, and green. You may assist the guests as they try to make decisions. The wagon driver will use the sheet on the clipboard to indicate what items the guests choose from the 3 color groups. When shopping for the first child is completed, take the guest to the mantel room. Get the first child's stocking and the gifts under the tree. This year, because of the pandemic, we will not have 3 clothing gifts. We will also put popcorn and cookie tins under the tree. Tell the guests about the clothing gift cards for their child. Place the stocking and gifts in the wagon. The parent gifts and tins of popcorn and cookies will be with the first child's gifts only. The wagon driver will take the gifts to the wrap room. It's the last door on the right. Leave the clipboard on the table by the door and get a new clipboard. Sit in the mantel room with guests until the room can be restocked if the next child's gifts come from the same room, just shopped. The hostess or restocker will let you know when it is ready. Shop for the next child following the same procedure. After shopping for the last child on the card, the second buddy takes the guest to the buddy room and serves the refreshments while the gifts are being wrapped. The wagon driver will join them after placing the wagon back at the original location. Your time in the buddy room is a time for you to give your testimony and share the gospel. You can also pray with the guest about any prayer concerns they may have. This year, our gospel gift is a small Bible with a card and a bracelet. Give each family one gospel gift, and you can give them additional Bibles for children and adults that do not have them. When you have completed your time together, check the hallway for your family's gifts. One buddy will show the guest where to exit through the back door. They will park their car under the canopy to load their gifts. Both buddies can help load the car. As hard as it may be, do not give any hugs this year. Just give verbal blessings as the guests depart. Finish the notes on the back of the buddy card and give it to the host or hostess. Wash your hands with soap and water or use hand sanitizer. Disinfect your buddy room and surfaces with spray and wipes. Pray for your next appointment. At the end of your time to volunteer, disinfect your buddy room and take the trash to the kitchen. Restock refreshments in your buddy room if needed. If you need help finding Bibles to restock your room, please ask the host or hostess. This year, guests will also be screened at the door by our host or hostess. If they are unable to come into the gift shop, there will be a way to visit with the guest virtually. The host or hostess will help you FaceTime with the guest through an iPad. Thank you for signing up to be a buddy. Many people are praying for you as you prepare to come to the gift shop to serve.